Hi everyone, welcome back. It's a video about replacing a cord on a ZW. It's very simple to do. Here's the cord, the new one I've got. And after I was taking it apart, well, let's talk about this cord. This cord is a Craftsman's cord. So this is probably off of a screw gun, a drill, or probably a circular saw. It's very heavy. You can see where it says Craftsman on it. After I took the bottom off, I was going to straighten this up. Bent. It's very easy. It's just a 5/16 screws, 4 of them. Take off. The bottom comes off. It's usually not a big deal. However, when I did this on this one, after I popped it off, I looked, and this is what I found. It was a bunch of electrical tape wrapped around the old cord, still installed. Guys, if you're going to do this, you got to do it right. You know, this shortcut here could have cost somebody their house, somebody getting shocked. Just a plain old short and blowing fuses. It's ridiculous that somebody even did this, but the cord was running out front, and I didn't like that, and I didn't quite know why. When I took it off, this is how it was positioned, was like this, out front of the transformer. Took it off, I found all the electrical tape, and up inside here is all this dry rotted electrical cord, the plug. So then I flipped it over just to show you. I was going to replace the wheels inside here because the carbons are worn off. Also, this is how easy it is to do this. Is that in the right spot? Yeah. I like putting these up like this. You pull this up, the coil up, and there it is, there and there. Unsolder that, cut it or whatever, it'll fall out, okay? Before you put your new one in, I don't know if you can see that or not, let's look. Before you put your new one in, tie a knot on, after you insert it in here, tie a knot on it, bring it up into here, solder them on. Leave yourself some slack. The knot is so you're not pulling on the solder lugs. I'll remove this and I'll put the new one up in here just to show you. I'll be right back. Okay, there's the old one. It's out now. It's all crinkly, beat up, no good. Here's the 2 other wires that this new one goes to. All you do, whoa, sorry, cord was wrapped around there. Find the dot or the opening in the bottom, bring it in. After you have it in here, tie a knot in it. Give yourself 6 inches, 8 inches, something like that, not too much. Just tie a simple knot. Like that. Split your 2 wires a little bit. Give yourself some working room. I'm just going to unsolder these 2 and put these 2 on here. Pull the cord down, and I'll be done with that. But I'm not going to do that just yet because I got to remove these 2, and well, at least one of them. While I'm in here, I might as well do all 4 of them. 2 of these are worn down to the nubs, worn down to nothing. You can see that lower one there. That's the main one, worn down to nothing. So I'm going to unsolder it, and that should only take a few moments. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to bring you in for this one here. Tips are already warmed up. Just touch it on here. You'll see the solder turn real shiny. When it turns real shiny, it's ready to come off. Oops. There it goes. There it is. Okay. There's the one now. With this heated up right now, it's easier to take this and put it in. I gotta get a pair of pliers. I'll be right back. Okay. Now, when you heat this up, you gotta wait till it heats it up and makes it nice and shiny once again. After it gets shiny, you'll see it like really looking like just it's molten metal. Then you'll let it sit in there for a few minutes before you remove your pliers or your grip on it, because it has to set up to get a dull color again. It should take about 10, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, depends on how hot you got it. But these are pre-tinned ends already. That means there's solder on the wire already. So that makes it a little bit easier to do this. You don't have to tin it, nothing like that. You don't have to worry about getting flux on nothing or anything like that. Now this thing wants to heat up again. Trying to rush it. It's not doing it. Oop. Yeah, I'll be right back. I have to get the other soldering gun. This one just doesn't want to work right now. Okay, let's try it again. We got the big one out now. This one heats up pretty quick. Missing the opening. It's hard to do when you can't see what you're doing. All right. All right, I finally got it in there. It's done. After I got it in, though, the wires were sticking out kind of long. I don't really like that, so I cut them off, made them close to this, closer, and it's all soldered in. It was fussing around because I couldn't see it. That was hard to find that hole without seeing where the heck the hole was. So it was easier to do without the camera on. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Should I feel that this is going to be a successful endeavor to put on here for you guys, I will. But these are the parts I have to take off, is right here where this pin is. Pull the pin. All these pieces and parts then slide off. And it's like a jack-in-a-box. It wants to spring apart because there's a big spring right there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a big spring that it wants to push out, which holds everything in place here on the side. So, all right. Hey, thanks for looking again. Have a good day. Please subscribe and share the videos. Thanks. Have a good day.